$500 spending spree. If you're new to fragrances, you've never purchased fragrances before, or you have a very small collection and you have $500 to spend, which fragrances should you buy? This is my recommendation, my guide for you. Yo, what's up guys, Tim here, welcome back to another video. Today we have the $500 shopping spree. Now this is a continuation from my $250 shopping spree video that I did a couple weeks ago. This is a $500 edition. Now the fragrances in this list are going to be fragrances that there's only one of them that's a repeat from the last list. The rest of them are going to be all different. Now before I begin this video, I have to mention that the prices that I'm going to mention in this video are only guaranteed for today as the time this video is released. Now I picked fragrances from two different websites, Fragrance X and Fragrance Net. I will be labeling them as I go on which fragrances that I got the prices from. There's not really a particular reason why I picked these two websites. These are just a site that I purchased fragrance from the most. It's not a sponsored video or anything, but yeah, I just purchased fragrances from them the most, hence why I look towards those two websites, and they sell authentic stuff, so I went with them. Without further ado, let's jump right into the list. I have 10 fragrances here, 5 for hot weather and 5 for colder weather. Let's start off with the warmer weather one first. The first one here, we have Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Intense, and this is the only repeat from the last list. This is just way too good, way too versatile, and I was looking for something for this collection that is a little more aquatic, for the truly summer, truly beachy vibe. And there's only a couple options you can go in regards to that kind of mood. You can go for Acqua di Gio and that kind of line, or you can go for light blue line, which is this one is the best in a light blue line. I didn't go with an Acqua di Gio Profumo because it is quite expensive. You can find Acqua di Gio Profumo for upwards of $77 for a measly 60 ml. So not in our budget for sure. I did not go with that option. Instead, I went with this one. And this one at 50 ml goes for $34.98, which is an extremely good value for what this fragrance is. This is a very versatile summertime beach vibe fragrance. You can wear this pretty much any time at all. And this thing kind of represents the refreshing part of this collection. If you just want to wear something that's just beachy, relaxing, loungy, very versatile, but still mass appealing at the same time, this is an amazing pick. It's both aquatic and citrus. Again, very versatile, very mass appealing. It's just one that's just super, super easy to wear for anyone of all ages. So this one is the aquatic of choice in this collection, and every collection needs one in my personal opinion. And this one's super affordable. I cannot recommend it enough. Next one, we have the true versatile mass appeal monster of this collection. This is the blue fragrance for this collection. This is Y Live. This is a new fragrance from the Y line. This is so amazingly good. The comment factor of this one is extremely high because the performance is so good and the smell itself is phenomenal. This thing takes the DNA from the Y EDP, the original Y EDP, actually have it right here, which is more fresh, more youthful, and mix it with a slight bit of sweetness from the Invictus and Invictus Aqua line. The two DNA together create such an amazing blue fragrance. It's one of the best blue fragrances out there. It's really on par with Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel in my personal opinion. It's really, really high up there in terms of quality. This thing will get you some compliments for sure, and you can wear this absolutely anytime, to work, to clubs, to any situation you can think of, because the performance of this one is also pretty top notch. So this one you can grab a 50 ml for $57.38. This is a more expensive one in this collection, but is well worth it for all the situation you can use it for. This is a gem, and it did make my #1 spot in my top 10 spring fragrance list. If you guys have not watched that yet, please go do that next. I have so many awesome fragrances in there. But yes, this one, spoiler alert, did make #1, and for a very good reason. It is such an amazing pickup. You'll love this one. If you love blue fragrances and you want something a little bit different but still retains that all-star mass appeal vibe, this thing is the gem for you. Next one, we have an office fragrance. This one is Prada L'Homme. You guys all know Prada L'Homme. This is $42.12 for a 50 ml. Not much needs to be said about this one. This is a legendary office scent. It's still good today. Not a lot of fragrances can copy this vibe and do it well. The only fragrance that has a similar vibe to this one is Dior Homme Eau, which is a more subdued, less youthful version of this one. It did come out before Prada L'Homme, so this one kind of copied that DNA and made it a lot more modern, made it a lot more youthful, and to me, this is a much more versatile and more mass appealing option if you were to pick between Dior Homme Eau or Prada L'Homme. And in this collection, this serves as the office fragrance for the hotter season. You can wear this to the office, you can wear this out casually in just any situation. You can even wear this out on a date as well because it has that underlining slight, soft, sophisticated sweetness that is behind all the nice, irisy, clean office vibe. The underlining sweetness makes it nice for a date fragrance as well. This is one that no one is gonna have a complaint over. You're just gonna smell really nice, and for the office, there's no beating this one really in terms of hotter season. Next one for the warmer season, we have code Colonia. This one at 75 ml is gonna run you $51.65. This is a really, really good option. The only reason I include this one is to have a fragrance that is just clean, very fresh, very clean, like a white t-shirt, really nice dressed down white t-shirt. This is the exact vibe for that, and it's just so gorgeous. There's a little bit of sweetness in this one as well, alongside the clean vibe, but overall vibe that this fragrance gives is relaxing, it's toned down. It's a Sunday that's not too casual, not too formal. It's like a semi-formal dressed down white collar shirt type of vibe, so relaxing. And you can even wear this one just outside in the dead of heat because this is just clean. Not a lot of fragrances can work with extreme heat. A lot of fragrances, even summer ones, in extreme heat will be too much for you. That's where this one comes in the summer collection. If you just live in a place that's just excruciatingly hot, this one will be your best friend in this collection for sure for that time of the year. It's just really clean, nice, inoffensive, but still has a little bit of its own character at the same time type of fragrance. I really like this one. The more I smell it, the more I wear it, the more I just see the practical value of this fragrance. So definitely a good addition to this collection, code Colonia. Last one is the most bang for your buck fragrance in this list. You can get 125 ml of this one for only, get this, $39.26. This one is John Varvatos Artisan Pure, and beside it being very cheap, this is also the most creative summer fragrance on this list. This is a citrus fragrance, but a very smooth citrus fragrance. Talk about super relaxing, loungy type of feeling. Imagine just a white t-shirt, brown pants, maybe you're just laying in the sun with your Ray-Bans on, you're just enjoying life. That kind of loungy summer vibe is built into this fragrance, and not only that, it has a reserved type of feeling as well, so you're never gonna come off try hard with this one, and it's always so reserved, professional, but still loungy, relaxing, easily approachable. It's such a unique type of feeling that this fragrance was able to create. John Varvatos is such a good brand for a creative scent, and this one is their masterpiece, their best one in the John Varvatos line. Highly recommend this one. I cannot recommend this one enough. It's one of my favorites ever for the summertime, and it is the cheapest one in this list if you count ml per dollar, and nothing is bad about this one in my personal opinion. Just pick this one up. Really nice addition to this summer list for sure. Next, we're jumping into the colder weather now. Now we're gonna start off with an office one right here that I have. This one is Prada Luna Rossa Black. This is a really nice office type fragrance, but also a nights out fragrance for the fall and winter time. This one has a clean, professional vibe to it with a really nice warmth and powderiness that really accompanies you throughout the night. If you're going for a nights out, if you're going for a dinner, if you're going for a high class type of date scenario, this fragrance would do you really, really, really well. The sweetness in here mixed with the really nice reserved clean in this fragrance makes it perfect for the office time. It actually smells extremely creative in the office. No one in the office are gonna smell even remotely close to you. You will be the most unique person in the office for sure in regards to fragrances. This one is just phenomenal. There's a tonka bean-ish vibe in here, and the sweetness from that is just so subdued in a way that makes it reserved, makes it perfect for the office, makes it professional, while still making it wearable for a high class type of date situation. Very, very versatile fragrance in that regard. Love this one, and unfortunately this is the most expensive one in this whole entire collection, but it's really, 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 really worth it. 100 ml for this one runs you $66.14, but for everything that you're gonna get out of this one, I had to include it in this list. You can wear it for, again, the office, nights out, and date. That covers a lot of situation, and it smells very, very unique, and it gives off a really nice, sexy, reserved vibe. Sexy, reserved fall vibe that doesn't come off too try hard. Very unique scent. I love this one. I would not have included this one in this list for this price if it wasn't so amazing, which it is so amazing. Moving from the office occasion, we're gonna go to the party scene now. This is one of my most complimented fragrance ever is sitting right here. Versace Eros Flame. You can get this one 50 ml, let me see here, for $47.87. This is a monster of a fragrance. It gets me compliments 60 to 65% of the time that I wear this without fail. If I see people that day, chances are I highly will get a compliment from this one. I'm not lying. I can't lie about these stuff. It just happens. I don't believe it either. It feels really magical. It just, Eros DNA just work. Eros, the original, is also a mass appealing type scent. This one, really no difference. Super mass appealing. And this one to me is more akin to clubbing and nights out and extrovert time, fun time, because it has a lot of that kind of synthetically sweetness that's in here alongside really nice oriental vibes, some vanilla, some really dry spices in here that sets it apart from the original Eros in that regards. I enjoy this one more than the original Eros. The original one is more minty. This one, again, more spicy, more oriental, but still has a kind of like really nice, mass appealing, sweet vibe that came from the original DNA, which makes this one, again, a monster mass appeal. This one is the most mass appealing fragrance in this collection in terms of the colder season. In terms of the hotter season, of course, it's the Wildlife, but in terms of the colder season, Eros Flame is your best bet for nights out, clubbing, anytime at all where you just want to go out there and just smash the world in a way. So yeah, Eros Flame, really nice pickup for this collection. Next one, we have a date scent. This is Dolce Gabbana, the One EDP. 100 ml of this one runs you $52.91. And this one needs no explanation. This is a legendary date fragrance, and if you're just going for just date, pure date vibe, pure sexy vibe, this is it. This is the one that you would wear on that date. It's very safe because it is just so damn sexy. It doesn't smell the most unique, depends on where you are in the world. Now, I know that in Canada, a lot of people wear this one, according to my good friend Manny, but in the US, I've not really smelled this one on anyone. In Vegas or in California or anywhere else in the US that I went to, I don't really smell a lot of this. I smell more the Acqua di Gio, the Sauvages, the 1 Million. This one, not so much. So it depends on where you are. This one could be a unique fragrance, or it could be a really overused fragrance. But it's still, at the end of the day, a really nice, sexy, fresh tobacco scent that's just, oh, it's just so alluring. Again, I'm not gonna talk too much about it. You guys already know so much about this one. Everything that's been said on the internet about this fragrance already. So let's move on. Very good date option, Dolce Gabbana, the One EDP. Next one here, we're gonna go with a versatile fragrance for the colder season. Wear this one whenever, wherever, does not matter. Really versatile, mass appealing scent. This one is Mont Blanc's Explorer. Now this one, you can get a 60 ml for $46.74. Very versatile. It smells like Creed Aventus at first, but then it becomes kind of its own versatile fall and winter type fragrance. Smells completely practical in terms of just mass appealing and versatility and performance. This is a really nice, well-rounded fragrance. This is like a nice departure from blue fragrances. So if you get tired of wearing Wildlife, and by the way, Wildlife can be worn in colder season as well. It just performs really well. But if you're tired of wearing Wildlife or Eros Flames or Prada Luna Rosa Black, this one is a really nice departure from all those ones. It has a really nice fruity, woody vibe that just is unique to this collection. Nothing else in here smells similar to this one. In fact, all these fragrances smell different from each other. I tried to pick unique vibes within each fragrance to give this collection a more variety in terms of just feeling vibes in general. So this one, different from the rest, very nice all-rounder, versatile fragrance to grab anytime. It will be able to get you some compliments, and it's one that is just, it's just nice. It's masculine, fruity, woody. Just a really nice grab and a good addition to this collection. Next one here, 100 ml comes in at $52.91. Same with Dolce Gabbana, the One EDP. This one is Gentleman EDP by Givenchy, and this is a monster. This is for your formal. Every collection needs a formal scent, and this is your formal monster. Wear this with a suit, man. Wear this dressed up, or wear this to the office if you want to do that. Wear this on a date if you want to just come off super masculine, because this one has a lot of the iris vibe that's similar to Dior Homme Intense or Valentino Uomo Intense, but it has a lot of spices and woody notes in here that makes it much more masculine than the other two fragrances. We all know Dior Homme Intense is a little bit more on the metrosexual side, a little bit too sweet. Valentino Uomo Intense, tone that down a little bit, add a little bit more modernness, but still metrosexual. This one, masculine. This one is truly masculine. It gives a really nice, mysterious, cool guy vibe in a suit. It's just, oh, it's so masculine, so dark. Wear this again with a suit, dressed up, or wear it to a date or the club with a really nice black t-shirt, black outfit. And this one will work for you immensely. It just smells so fantastic, and the price unbeatable, man. For a scent like this, and the performance of this one, by the way, is a monster. 10 plus for this one easily. So yeah, $52 for 100 ml. You'll never finish this bottle. Very great value, one that I highly recommend, and the last one for this collection. All right, guys, that's it. All 10 fragrances, and the total amount of this collection comes to $491.96. So a little bit less than $500 to maybe cover a little bit of the shipping, maybe a little bit of tax if you do have taxes. But yeah, under 500 bucks for a collection that's so versatile to me. I really spend the time to handpick these. I try to pick one that are like in the $50 range if possible, because I want to have at least 10 fragrances. If I'm spending 500 bucks, I want at least 10 fragrances in here. So I try to pick some of them that are just versatile for majority of situations. Some of them were more specialized, some of them not so specialized, but at the end of the day, you can wear most of these in any given situation and give off just a unique vibe every time you pick these up, because not a lot of people are gonna own any of these fragrances actually, so you're gonna smell very, very unique. I think the most common one is the One EDP, but besides that, you're gonna smell the most unique in the room, that I can guarantee you. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you had $500 yourself, which one would you buy? Leave it down in the comment section below. I'm really interested in reading it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and bye.